Welcome back, my good people. It's your man P of Pinpoint Pictures. Shout out to all my returning subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that bell before you go so you know when I drop another hot video. And today I got another banger for you. Some more throwback hits for you from the Black Cinema and Culture section. The month went by fast, but I can't let Black History Month fly by without representing a few more of the slept on or forgot about flicks that need explored. So, let's dive into these 6 Black cinema underrated gems. Let's dive in. First up, Class Act. A 1992 comedy directed by Randall Miller starring Kid and Play. A valedictorian and a juvenile delinquent have their school records switched and begin to be treated like the others. Y'all already know how Kid and Play get down. This is during their nice string of early 90s movies, along with the House Party series. Here we have a body swap style comedy where 2 mismatched students, one awkward bookworm named Duncan Penderhughes and the other Blade Brown, the street smart thug, trade places and learn from each other. These dudes basically become their better versions of themselves, riding off the other's reputation as being tough or a super smart kid. All the performances sell the comedy, because this will have you cracking up seeing Tommy from Martin in here as the big bad boss. But it's just a great retro vibe to that early 90s energy and culture, so a nostalgic feel-good type of viewing. But in order to travel back in time for this one, catch Class Act for rent or purchase on Amazon Prime or Fandango.
I think y'all be needing to get out of here before you force me to clarify myself with my fist. Like this.
Next up, Mo Money, a 1992 comedy directed by Peter McDonald, starring Damon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, and Stacey Dash. In hopes of impressing a lady, a con man takes a job at a credit card company where the get-rich-quick schemes prove far too tempting. A blast from the past, Damon Wayans' caper about credit card fraud mixes romance, humor, and an excellent 90s R&B hip-hop soundtrack to bolster a slick urban crime comedy where a charismatic con artist gets pulled into a larger fraud scheme at his new job, where his initial motive for even landing the gig was to get closer to Stacey Dash, and we all know she had it going on back then. This is a stylish, fun, and energetic film with great lead performances and chemistry. Damon and Marlon Wayans keep the laughs rolling, basically utilizing acts and characters from some of their In Livin Color skits. This movie, alongside with Blank Man, are a couple of the forgotten gems that showcase how funny Damon Wayans really is, long before his time on My Wife and Kids. So to see for yourself, you can check it out right now, streaming on Stars or for rent or purchase on Amazon Prime or Fandango.
Damn, I should have broke that boy's back. Real tough now. Punched right in his face. Took his head, just slammed that shit on the table. You should have. You could have. But damn.
Next, Strictly Business, a 1991 comedy directed by Kevin Hooks, starring Tommy Davidson, Halle Berry, and Joseph C. Phillips. A successful investment broker risks his career, fiancé, and possessions when he becomes infatuated with a beautiful club promoter. This is an old school, she's out of my league type of rom-com, which introduced, and to keep it all the way 100, probably started a lot of guys' love for Halle Berry. This is where she first hit the scene, when a young professional navigating career versus personal life choices is living a fairly uppity lifestyle, far removed from his urban roots and needs some flavor in his life to step away from the mundane. He falls head over heels for a young Halle after a night out with his co-worker. The situational humor is what drives this story, because my man was ready to jump out the window as soon as he laid eyes on Halle. We get Tommy Davidson cutting up in an early lead role and great chemistry with the supporting cast. Sam L. Jackson providing some extra comic relief when he shows up, creating some believable workplace friction. This is definitely a long lost and underrated classic, so much so you can only find Strictly Business for rent or purchase on Amazon Prime only. but still go check it out.
This happens to be a Brooks Brothers suit. Yeah, well, I suggest you write that stuff on the front, because it looks like any old tight-ass gray suit.
The next classic, A Low-Down Dirty Shame. A 1994 action comedy film directed by Keenen Ivory Wayans, starring Keenen Ivory Wayans, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Sally Richardson. A disgraced former LAPD officer partners with the DEA agent to search for stolen millions and the drug kingpin responsible for his downfall. Keenen Ivory Wayans wrote, directs, and stars in this action comedy as a former cop turned private investigator who gets pulled back into a violent conspiracy, plus entangled with that lost love who got away, popping back up on the scene, and Sally Richardson. This channels blaxploitation energy through comic bravado and broad action set pieces mixed with that Wayans signature humor. Kind of gives off Shaft vibes with decent action choreography and high energy from the entire cast. This was the wild and loud Jada era, and Sally Richardson, my God, man, come on now, enough said. This is also another movie that came out during a time of great soundtracks to match in an entertaining film. And the best part is you can catch A Low-Down Dirty Shame streaming for free right now on Tubi. So go check that out.
Well, Luis, I got some good news and I got some bad news. The good news is you're only 5 miles from East LA. The bad news is it's that way.
The next one that y'all don't know about, Livin Large. A 1991 comedy directed by Michael Schultz, starring T.C. Carson, Lisa Arundel Anderson, and Loretta Devine. A young black delivery man in Atlanta aspires to become a news reporter, but begins to lose his identity upon his big break. Yo, this one is super throwback, down to the clothes and hairstyles, really bringing out that early 90s effect. It's a hilarious flick about a man named Dexter Jackson who reinvents himself for TV success, trying to climb the media ladder and be the next news anchorman, all while exposing the flaws of image making and the compromises demanded to achieve that fame. See, Dexter's an around-the-way homeboy working at his sister's dry cleaning business, then happens to be in the right place, right time to catch his big break. But as he's embracing his new celebrity status, he's losing his identity. Now his closest friends notice he's talking different and doesn't dance with that same rhythm we're known to have. Funniest thing is once he notices himself morphing into a white guy on camera. So this one touches on the cost of media manipulation and identity crisis. Excellent performances from the whole cast, making the jokes land on point. Yet another hard to find classic, because right now the only way to catch Livin Large is a copy streaming on YouTube. It's free, and I highly recommend that you get to checking that out.
Who the hell is this?
This is Dexter Jackson.
Who?
Yeah, that's right. Dexter Jackson. Coming to you live, Jim. Live in living color.
Last and not least, Talkin' Dirty After Dark. A 1991 comedy film directed by Topper Carew, starring Martin Lawrence, John Witherspoon, and Tommy Lister. Showcases the laughs and overlapping love lives of a handful of stand-up comics at a late-night LA comedy club. Now y'all already know I have to pull out a banger y'all don't know nothing about. Here it is. I grew up in the era of Def Comedy Jam, watching Martin host and crack jokes with other stand-up comedians. Most only know him from his hit TV show, Martin. But this is his first starring role in a sketch club comedy built around a late-night comedy club with a roster of early 90s stand-up comedians kicking raw and hilarious jokes mixed with some relationship drama popping off inside the club. There's a nice variety of familiar faces, comedians, and actors doing their thing, whether on the stage or the connecting scenes. Even though some of the bits land harder than others, the movie is still laugh-out-loud funny all the way through and holds up to this day. But like a few others on this list, Talkin' Dirty After Dark is another hard one to find streaming on any digital services. So it's strictly a purchase or rental on Amazon Prime or Fandango. Go ahead and check that one out.
Somebody give me a whip and jam for this motherfucker.
And there you have it, my good people. That wraps up 6 underrated movies in black cinema. These 6 films are more than just nostalgia. They're flashbacks of a creative moment in time when black filmmakers and actors were shaping mainstream cinema on their own terms. Thanks for joining me on this cinematic journey. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more explorations into the hidden gems of black cinema. Or if there's any movies or new releases you recommend I review, let me know in the comments and I'll get right back to you with them. But until the next time, keep hope alive. I'm P of Pinpoint Pictures. Y'all be safe out there.